Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, including a big announcement. And today's topics range from Jay-Z the DOC the Game, who provided the internet with some entertaining ironic material that sparked reactions accordingly. And we'll start with Shady Records artist Westside Boogie, who many believe was stuck in limbo since his Shady debut album dropped over 3 years ago, and now we've got a release date. He shared this on IG, "More Black Superheroes," with the caption, "This album is about embracing our powers. This album is for you because you survived all your trials. For the black fathers that go out in the world and feel like they have to hide all our true feelings because it seems weak to express how you're hurt, but no, that's one of your biggest strengths. For the people that feel boxed by the world and have to hide their many sides, I love you, let's heal together. More Black Superheroes out on Friday. Now go pre-save my album." 2022 turning out to be fire for Boogie, that's for sure, as just a few weeks ago he celebrated his contribution to Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale album as he got writing credits on the song Purple Hearts for co-writing Summer Walker's verse, a moment he described as surreal. And speaking on the track list, not gonna lie, I expected more than 12 tracks, but beggars can't be choosers. And check this out since Snoop is featured on the album. A Snoop song that isn't an NFT? Interesting. And more, I'm oddly intrigued by the Soulja Boy feature. What are your thoughts on the track list? Tell us below. And moving on, a clip of Jay-Z and Blue Ivy just went viral, and Jay was pretty much stopped in his tracks for messing with the fro.
You mess with the fro, you got to go.
Back with us in the Bay and here at Chase Center tonight, 24-time Grammy Award winner, the one and only Jay-Z.
And many in reaction have gone viral. For instance, to us, Jay-Z the all-time rap legend, to Blue Ivy, embarrassing dad. And while many found the clip hilarious, some had more pressing issues to address. The question is, how come Jay-Z beard has yet to completely grow in? Can I see Jay-Z with another look? I prefer to see a fully grown beard with dreads. Am I the only person? No offense, I'm Jay-Z's biggest fan, at least I was before 444 album, so essentially another grown man pulls off the, in quotes, "your beard is weird." The other time it was M's biggest fan, this time it's Jay's biggest fan. And moving on, the DOC has been busy on Twitter interacting with fans as the DOC documentary has opened to positive reception across the board, and he's revealed some interesting details so far. For instance, he was asked, "What's your fave M verse?" To which he responded, "I don't have one, I like too many to choose from." He's always been a respectful and gracious student of the art who stands on the shoulders of many great MCs. That's why he wins. And this response caught his attention. Respect is definitely mutual between you both. You were a top rapper and songwriter. I'm thankful to Dr. Dre for standing by M when it would have been easier not to. Took a chance on M and he's deservedly reaping the rewards now. Hard work and phenomenal technical skills, and the DOC's response to this gives us some perspective on where he stood before Dre signed Eminem. Remember this statement from Dre.
My gut told me Eminem was the artist that I'm supposed to be working with right now, but I didn't know how many racists I had around me.
And everyone was telling him, don't f with him.
Well, in response to that, the DOC reacted. When Dre first asked me what I thought, I told him, don't let that kid get away. Keep this in mind for the next topic at hand, linked to game. And he even joined in on some debate that was on when a user added, people just try to find ways to hate on Eminem because they know he's one of the greatest. And like 50 Cent said, they don't like the fact that a white guy can do it better, to which DOC added, he's definitely one of the best I've ever heard. And over on IG he shared this. All of these amazing people did a fantastic job on what they are calling the hidden gem at Tribeca. Thank you all, folded hands emoji. And moving on to the next point, remember that it was a stumbling block for Eminem at the start, just like Dr. Dre explained before. But check this out as another snippet from Game's last interview on the I Am Athlete podcast hit Twitter. It goes, the Game said that Eminem is overrated on the I Am Athlete podcast. In quotes, I say overrated because he came in with Dr. Dre and because of white privilege.
Eminem, overrated, underrated?
I say slightly overrated. Slightly overrated. I think it was the time that he came in. I think he came in with Dre. And whenever you get certified by the Black Hand, it helps you out. And then there's there's a thing called white privilege too. And like, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. It exists and it helps.
Now the irony here is Game also came in with Dr. Dre, and since he's black, no one questioned his place in hip-hop at the start of his career. In this specific case, Game's actually the one who had privilege at the start. Hence reactions like, how is it white privilege? He couldn't get into the game because he was white. I'm confused on that white privilege take. Fact is, Dr. Dre's career was at risk because Eminem's white, and he went all in at a time when Dre was barely hanging on.
The records that I had done at the time, they didn't work. They wanted me out the building.
Not the other way around. But retconning stories to fit current narratives are more important these days. More crazy story. He has a line from his debut album, "Yo, get Dre on the phone quick, tell him Em just killed me on my own ish." And these days I've seen comparisons between Game and Benzino. It's a sad sight, and check this out. It's just sad to see Game turn into a hater and so bitter over the fact that he will never join the Dr. Dre club. Am, Snoop, Mary, Kendrick, just sad to see him going down like that. Shrugs emoji. Like they say, desperate times call for desperate measures, and that Super Bowl performance would have been a lottery ticket out of this mess based on previous reports, don't you think? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.